Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe. So we're making this beautiful bucket art today, and the materials we'll be needing is our yarn, our scissors, and our hook. For this project, I'll be using a 4.5 mm hook. Now you can decide to make yours in a different color. You can decide to make a different hook size, because the yarn size you're using might be different from the yarn size I'm using, and the yarn size I'm using is a 4-ply yarn, so that is why I decided to use a 4 mm hook, just to give it this light and soft feel. Okay, so for the start, we'll be making a granny square for the start. Now I won't be explaining how to make a granny square in this tutorial, because I already have a tutorial on my channel on how to make a granny square. I'll be dropping the link in the description box below, so if you don't know how to make a granny square, kindly check it out, and it will be very easy from there. And I assure you the video is very simple, beginner friendly, and easy to understand. All right. Okay, so for me, as you can see from the video I posted earlier, I'm using I use different colors. So for you can also use different colors if you like, or you can use a plain color. So but whatever works fine for you, as long as the results is met, then we are all fine. Okay, so I will just complete this granny square here, and I want us to know that there is a particular measurement of the granny square that we are after. So this is me rounding up here. Yes, so I've done 2 rows here. I'm just going to go forward to make more rows of granny square. Yeah, here we are. I made 5 rows, and I'm just about completing this row here. So after this 5th row, I'll be attaching a new color. There's my yellow color. Okay, now this 5 rows I did actually measures to 5 inches. So in case you're using a different hook size or a different yarn size, ensure that the number of rows of granny square you do measures up to 5 inches. Okay, now from the 6th row to the next couple of rows, we're just going to be making normal clusters of double crochet. A cluster is 3 double crochets. Okay, so from this 6th row onwards to the next couple of rows, we'll be making just a normal cluster of double crochets without increases. So in granny square, normally you are meant to increase at the corners, but since we are done with the granny square as the base, I just want to start the round bottom, the round side. So we'll just keep working normal clusters without increases, because we don't want our art to come out of shape or proportion. All right. Okay, so here we are. I'm done with the 6th row, and you'll notice that I didn't increase on any side. So I'm just going to close up the 6th row, and for the 7th, 8th, and 9th row, I'll continue using my yellow color. Remember, from this row onward, we are not making any increases, so I'll just be making cluster of double crochet into all of the chain spaces. All right. Okay, so here we are. I've done up to 9 rows. Okay, so at this point I will introduce my red. Yeah. Okay, so for the red also, I'll make 4 extra rows. So that's the 10th, 11th, and 12th row will be in red color. Okay, so here I am in the 14th row. Is it 14th now? Sorry, this is the 13th row. So on this 13th row, I will start making my increases. Okay, Okay, I'll start making my increases. Now to make your increase, it's you can switch up your own a little bit. So for this increase that I made in this bucket art, I made a cluster, followed by an increase, a cluster, followed by an increase. Now for you might decide to make an increase all round, or you can decide to make just one normal cluster and one increase. That's totally fine. But for me, I'm making a cluster, and an increase because I don't want the art to come out as ruffled. Okay. All right. Now I want you to understand that our increase started from the part where the arts already sits comfortably around the edge. So once you try on your cap and it sits comfortably around your head, then from that point onward you can start increasing. Okay, now this is just me trying to close up this 13th row of red color which serves as an increase. So on that first cluster where I started my row, I'm going to make my last increase there. So I'm just going to cut off my red yarn at this point and reattach my green yarn. Yes, I want to end my heart with my green yarn. So I'm just going to tie it in a way that looks seamless because I don't want to start tucking in ends after completing my project. So I cut that off and I go to my 14th row. Now for your 14th row, you might decide to make another row of increase again. Just whatever works best for you, whatever idea you have in mind, that's definitely fine. But this bucket art tutorial is just to serve as a template for you to make yours. So I'll go about now. Okay, so I've made my 14th row of green color all around without increases, and this is just how it looks like. So I'll keep on making more rows and I'll show you just how my hat turned out. So here we are, and this is how my hat looks like. I made just 4 extra rows of green, so in total I have 17 rows of stitches. Yes, and I want it just like that. Thank you for watching.